And those zealots are going to go down as well.
Outstanding. Looking forward to it.
Not enough energy.
So you guys see my other two factories actually have tech lab. The first factory has a reactor core to spam Hellions, and the other two factories are actually going to be used to make Thors. And you guys are about to see the power of the Thor, really. I believe, yeah, I just took out my opponent's natural expansion. And, oh no, there's actually Void Rays inside my base, so this is actually really bad. If you guys know what Void Rays do, they actually do increasing damage over time for however long they hit the single target without breaking that target. So over time, those Void Rays are doing a lot of damage to my command center. I'm trying to use the SCVs to repair the command center so it doesn't go down. I really can't afford to lose that command center. And my opponent completely caught me off guard here, coming in with these Void Rays. And the only unit I have right now that can really fight air is the Thor. And I already know it's a bad idea to walk a Thor into 3 Void Rays. Those Void Rays are going to make mincemeat of my Thor. Especially considering the Thor's air damage is like 10. But at the same time, I'm going eye for an eye with my opponent. I'm saying if he wants to take, and he does, he takes out my command center. If he's going to do that, then I'm going to take out his base at the same time. And my Raven's going to go down as well. That's the new science vessel replacement. But this is looking pretty bad for my side as well as his side.
Base is under attack.
And here we go, using my Thor's activated ability, the 50mm cannons. Look at the damage that ability does on buildings, taking out all the shields of the Nexus. I believe it's 500 or 600 damage over 5 seconds. Very powerful ability. At the same time, though, these Void Rays are massacring my base. They're eating up the buildings like no one's business. And I don't have any units to really counter that. And here we go, Battle of the Titans. Colossus versus Thor, but the Colossus goes down. Lifting off my factory so I can try to scatter them and salvage whatever factory I can. And unfortunately, a Void Ray comes in to clean up my my remaining offensive Thor. So now I'm on the back foot, guys, and I realize that I've only got one base in the top right-hand corner. That's it. My opponent's got 3 Void Rays floating over my base, just taking out structures at will. And unfortunately, no range upgrade for my Marines. You guys can see how fragile those Void Rays are. Just 3 Marines doing tons of damage to that middle Void Ray, but just not able to kill them. And this is bad. This is looking pretty bad for me, actually. My opponent here coming with air units, completely dominating my build order, really. I have nothing to really beat it, and if I could have gone back, I would have built more missile turrets. But my opponent essentially bringing out the perfect unit to win this game, so this is looking really, really bad.
Base is under attack.
And all my opponent had to do was really creep over to the top right, where I'm all isolated and alone in my corner, and he would have ended the game right there. That would have been it. You guys can see I'm desperately trying to rebuild right now, and actually I'm getting some missile turrets because I realized the threat is not from the ground but from the air. And so I'm spamming missile turrets around my base, getting them all around the perimeter. Oh, but it might be too late. The Void Rays are coming in here, and this is bad. They're firing down the missile turrets. One does get up, it's doing quite a bit of damage to the Void Rays here, but not able to take out the Void Ray in time. And another missile turret comes up, so perhaps I'll be able to fend this off. No, it doesn't look like it. The missile turrets are just not able to come up in time here. And 1 Void Ray remains. So this is where I pulled my SCVs off to try to repair the command center. I really don't want the CC to die on me. This is my last and only remaining one. And if the command center goes down, that is it. Kaput, I'm done. My opponent here carelessly losing that Void Ray to a lone turret.
Not enough minerals.
But that gives me some breathing room, some amount of air to breathe, and that's exactly what I need if I want to somehow try to win this game. Keep in mind, guys, that my Thor earlier that was attacking my opponent's base actually took out his Nexus, and I was actually able to take out both Nexuses. So my opponent is not really that far ahead right now. He's also struggling economically wise. So in terms of footing, I'm not exactly sure where he stands because I can't see him. And when I was playing this, I had no idea. I mean, for all I knew, he might have had 4 or 5 new expansions, and I might just be playing for no reason. But as Jaedong says, never die Jaedong. So in case you guys don't know who Jaedong is, he is one of my favorite pro Starcraft gamers, pro Brood War gamers. If you guys have never been into the Brood War scene or the Starcraft original scene, now's a good time to get into it, because who knows, you might never be able to again. It might end with Starcraft 2, or at least take a pretty hard nosedive as Starcraft 2 popularity increases. But check out some of my older videos. I have a lot of old videos of pro gamers from Brood War also commentated, so check that out if you guys have free time. And here we go. My strategy here was just get some barracks up, get some factories, get something, anything going to defend my base against the next attack, which was sure to come.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
You gonna give me orders?
So if you guys are wondering what's going on right now, essentially I've been pushed out of my main base. At the same time, I've crippled my opponent as well, so both of us are operating crippled. And I'm just now starting to build up a new force, but this time I've decided to go for a tech switch and go for Bionic instead of the Thor build, the mech build, which I have to say worked pretty well. It's just that my lack of air defense really cost me the victory there. But so now I'm going to try to come back into the game with going with a Bionic Terran build, and we'll see how successful that's going to be. Or if I might just be playing for no reason and my opponent's going to come and smash my base in with just superior numbers. We'll see.
Yes, sir.
Additional supply depots required.
Looking forward to it. I feel you.
And as in Brood War, as we all know, you cannot stay on one expansion for long. So in the back